The No Fate channel checking in. On this episode of Dad's Gadgets, I am reviewing the Fitlar F3 massage gun. If this is your first time to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. On this Dad's Gadget series, I simply review a piece of technology, equipment, any device that comes across my desk or a home gym to help you decide if it's right for you, if it's going to benefit you, and most importantly, if it is worth your hard-earned money. If you're new to the channel, in a previous video, I hurt my back, and because of that, I went out and purchased a budget massage gun for myself to help recuperate and help improve blood flow to my lower back area. I did that review, and people enjoyed it, and so a number of companies reached out to me, Fitlar being one of them, asking me to review their F3 massage gun for free. So they sent this to me for free. Full disclosure, I always am open and transparent about the products that I review. So let's just quickly go over massage guns in general. The past 4 or 5 years, they've really blown up. I think the biggest, most professional one is like $500 or $600. It's the Tim Tam. That one blew up, and so you've seen a lot of other copycats or a lot of other budget versions come out. And there's essentially two different types of massage guns. They all do the same thing. It's percussion, massaging, but there's two different types. One looks almost like a staple gun that you're going to hold very much like a staple gun and use it as a massager. And the other type is this kind of like riveting tool, riveting gun, for lack of a better term, that, you know, a lot of other companies have copied. If you go online or go on Amazon and you search massage gun or what have you, or even professional massager, you're gonna get dozens that look almost exactly like this. So I previously reviewed a budget one that I was happy with. At the time, it cost $100. It's now down to $80. As you can see, the price points drop and drop and drop, but it is very hard to determine the good from the bad with regards to marketing today. Amazon and marketing photos make everything look so professional. So let's get into the specific review of this Fitlar F3 massage gun. I don't believe currently it's on Amazon. It might be coming up on Amazon.com, and if it does, I'll put an Amazon affiliate link in the description of this video. Currently, you can find this at Fitlar.com. Retails for $200. I was able to find a $30 coupon, so now we're already down to $170 for this massage gun. What does it come with? Very similar to all the other massage guns that I have seen. It comes with a nice carrying case, which, even though all the other ones come with the same case, it is nice to have in terms of keeping your stuff organized. In terms of accessories, the Fitlar, like many others, comes with a little user's manual, which is nice if you've never used one of these before or are unsure of how to actually properly use it. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actual attachments, and I'm going to show you how to use the attachments in a second. I will say almost all these massage guns come with like 4 to 8 attachments. I've only ever used 3. So, I mean, when you see a lot of these attachments, you think, wow, that's awesome. I've only ever used this one, which is really for me personally to get deep tissue massaging. And I've used this one, which is more of a therapeutic massage. That's more of like, you know, your typical like, you know, soft tissue massage. And then I've used the kind of like the V1 to get certain specific muscle groups, you know, inner chest and some of my bicep. In terms of charging, just to kind of go over it, very easy. It's on the bottom. It has an on-off button, but the charger is just plug-in cord, and they're all very much like this. So this Fitlar F3 massage gun has 4 to 8 hours of use time. I will say that is a very large range. Overall, depending on the speed at which you use this at and depending on the amount of pressure that you're going to put on your body, it's going to reduce the amount of battery life that you have. But overall, 4 hours on the low end is very, very good, considering this isn't a professional gun in terms of, you know, like a PT operation. This is for home use, so you're probably only going to be using this at most 20 to 40 minutes a day, if we're being completely honest, and that's probably a lot of time. You're probably not going to be using it as much as that. Personally, I use these about twice a week, literally at most. I use these twice a week whenever I'm feeling sore or I'm really looking to do some mobility work and I really want to loosen up that muscle at the end of my workout. So how does it work? Let's just quickly go over it. You flip this bottom on and you can see the back lights up. This has 6 settings, so you can see right now it's on setting 0 for speed, so it goes 0 to 6 being the fastest, and that 99 is the battery life. So that tells you how much battery you have left, which is nice because with any type of battery, you really don't want to drain it all the way down if you can avoid it. So it's nice when you see it go down to like the 60 mark on here, you just plug it back in and you are good. As far as turning this on, you just simply hit the little button, and now we're at speed 2, 3, 4, 5, and Big Bertha 6. Obviously 6, as you can see, pretty aggressive. Personally, I find, the best benefit is usually around 3 or 4 for this Fitlar. And with other massage guns, I usually, again, find that halfway point in their speed range to be ideal for simply getting the biggest bang for my buck without actually hurting myself. And in terms of deep tissue, I still will only use like a 3 and just put more pressure on. And I'm going to show you how I use this going forward. A couple benefits on this that I've noticed over the cheaper versions is that this only weighs 2 pounds. My cheaper version weighs 3.5 pounds, 3 or 3.5 pounds. So while that doesn't seem like much when you are using it, it does add up. In terms of my cheap version, if I try to use it for more than 15 minutes, it gets pretty heavy pretty quick. Also, the base, which this is really essentially where the battery is kept. The base on this is nice and narrow, making it easier to hold, making it easier to reach some of those hard to reach spots, especially if you're going to be using it on yourself and you're not going to have someone else trying to help you out with it. Again, I know mine base is at least an inch larger in diameter, the cheaper version that I purchased for the one that I bought, and it can be a nuisance for longer massages. In terms of these attachments, super easy. Pull this one off, put that one in, and you are good to go. So I use these massagers in a few ways. Number one is to stimulate blood flow. You really want to stimulate blood flow to improve recovery. So oftentimes I'll put this on a 1 or 2 setting and just massage an area that I just worked out or massage an area that is sore to break up some of that lactic acid, kind of push blood into that area. If I do have swelling or if I do have an issue with regards to a real tight joint, I will massage away from the joint to help push that fluid, to drive that any of that fluid that's built up in that joint away from the joint, get it back into the lymph node system, and hopefully help, again, improve recovery in a swollen joint. In terms of my back, which is the reason that I initially bought these, so this is at a 4 setting. In terms of my lower back, I will just simply put this on my back and kind of work in some of that muscle area. I don't necessarily go super hard on this. And the reason is you don't need to. You're going to let the gun do most of the work for you. And especially with an area like your back, you don't need to get really deep into that muscle unless it is super, super tight. So I will put it on my back and just massage it around, and then I will just move away from the center of my back, and again, just trying to move that fluid around, get blood into the area, warm up the area, loosen up any stiffness, any tightness. And overall, I've really loved these. Also, for me personally, my right chest does tend to get super, super tight for some reason. Still don't know why, but what I will do is, again, try to move fluid away from this tightness, break it up. So I will just really move it around that area. And that was a 4-speed, and as you can see, it's pretty tough. It's pretty sturdy, and that is with the deep tissue massaging option. So again, even though this goes up to 6 speeds, most of you are going to be fine on 3 or 4, especially if you choose, depending on if you use this tip versus some of the other ones. Overall, I think this is a really good product, and I know in general with regards to massage guns, if you get one, especially for home use, you're not going to be disappointed. You're going to use it. You might not use it as frequently as you think you will, but you will use it. It will certainly pay for itself. Now, speaking of money, what does this cost? At fitlar.com, like I mentioned, $200. I was able to find right off the top a $30 coupon, so that brought it down to $170. Putting this probably on the upper end of these massage guns. But again, you're not going to be disappointed with regards to paying that, because it's going to pay for itself probably in 2 or 3 weeks. If you think about if you went to a physical therapist or if you went to a professional massage place and tried to get a deep tissue massage, what that would cost, this is going to pay for itself in 2 to 3 weeks. Is $170 expensive compared to some of the lower end competition? It is above average. I will definitely say that. But I will say, I get nervous when I see the price points come down too low. The one that I got, as I mentioned, I paid $100, it's now $80, and that's probably the lowest I'd want to pay, because again, I'm happy with it, but of course, it does become a nuisance if I try to use it for too long, just because of the thickness of that handle. And this one is nice. That 2-pound mark, at least for me, is not overly heavy. I've been able to use this for 15, 20 minutes with no problem, especially because the handle is a smaller diameter than the cheaper one that I have. Overall, I highly recommend massage guns in general to anyone who works out, anyone who has stiffness, anyone who is looking to improve mobility or just work on, recovery. Definitely something you should look into. And the Fitlar F3 massage gun is definitely something you're gonna not be sad at. Even at that $170 mark, you're going to get it, you're going to use it, and you're going to have it for a long, long time. As far as the warranty, I'll put the warranty up here. I think it is at least 1 year. It might be 2, but it's probably 1 year. I think all these massage guns have like a 1-year warranty with them, which is nice. But again, there's not much in here to break, especially if only you and someone else in your home is using this. It's not going to get very much use, all things considered. Hopefully you found this review informative. Hopefully I haven't been rambling too much. If you have any questions regarding the Fitlar F3 massage gun, you know what to do. Drop them in the comments below and I'll get them answered as quickly as possible. If you came this far in the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. As usual, thank you for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you be a great parent to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I provide ideas and insights to help you save time, money, and your sanity. 3 things that are in short supply for every parent out there.